Hello everyone, my name is XSIV, and today we are back on the Hypixel Skyblock server. Last time we left off, we were not very close to finishing our, I don't know what to call these guide quests. I think we actually finished a couple of them. Our skills are almost there. We just pretty much need alchemy. Carpentry will come as we craft items in general. We finished our pets. We got the bee and the grandma wolf pet. We finished zombie level 1 by killing a revenant horror level 1. We'll get on minions eventually. Collectibles will also be kind of like, or collections will be a thing that will do itself. And then accessories as well, we'll focus on that probably more in the next episode. Because today we're going to be focusing a lot on the garden update. I actually have no idea where it is. We'll have to go and watch a video. But yeah, I've seen some gameplay of it and I'm very excited, and it seems like you can make a ton of money from it. So this might be our go-to way of making some cash in the early game. So I'm going to cut back to when I find out where we are supposed to go. We are also going to grab the minion slot upgrade. There we go. And then as well as, let me see. There we go. Okay. Okay, now to find out where the garden is. We are back, and it turns out the NPC is actually on your private island. So let's talk to the stranger. Here we go. Okay. Now we're in the garden. Looks nice. Okay. Let's go talk to Sam, see what she has for us. Looks like for our first quest we need to find 25 wheat. I wonder if there's already like a wheat field available, or if we're gonna have to go back to the hub and grind some. Looks like there's a little garden over here. There we go, we have more than enough. Let's go back to Sam. Whoa. Compositor or composter? Okay. This looks like it's going to be confusing, but hopefully we can get through this. It produces compost when you put crops inside of it somehow. That's when I need to increase the amount of plots. Okay. So I guess this is what we're going to use to increase the amount of plots we have. We can order fuel online. Nice. We head over to the desk and use the Sky Mart. Wow, okay. We're garden level 1. Nice. Configure crop upgrades Sky Mart. There it is. Garden milestones. And then barn skins. Okay. Let's see the upgrades real quick. So for this one, okay, it's just farming fortune. Okay. And we'll unlock a lot more. That's really cool. Configure the plots. I guess this is where it's like a top-down view of the map of what you want. That's also really cool. Looks like this is where we can buy some stuff. So, looks like we're gonna have to go grind out some coins real quick. That should be fun. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're not going to focus on this just quite yet. I actually really want to get into the end island first, since that's where we're going to make a ton of money. So we're just going to continue grinding out our combat level so we can get there. So since we are going to be grinding out combat, we're going to need some enchants on our sword. And so we're going to focus on getting the enchant table right now. So we're going to head back into the deep mines and get us some obsidian and diamonds. And then we should hopefully start using some enchants. And if you look at our level down there at the bottom, as you can see, we got splashed by some viewers, so now we're level almost 300, which is ridiculous. So we should be pretty much able to fully enchant almost an entire set of gear with this. But yeah, so let's cut ahead to when I get into the mines. So here we are in the pigman mine, or den, the redstone area. We just need to find the way down to get to the slime, and then eventually the diamond reserve, and then ultimately the obsidian sanctuary, which is where we can get our obsidian to make our enchantment table. Here we go, we're now in Slime Hill. And then we actually might mine some emerald while we're here. One to unlock the emerald minion, and then I believe you can make a talisman. I think it's called the gravity one or something like that. So we need to start thinking about talismans since we're going to need a ton of them. Now we are Skyblock level 6, so now we should be able to have the items instantly go to our inventory, which is going to be a huge quality of life upgrade. And we died. Nice. Second death in the series now. Let's head back down to Slime Hill. Here we go. Finally found it. Now we can go into the diamond area. And we can actually also farm up these zombies while we're here. They give good XP, as well as drop the miner set. Also, let's turn this off. Yep. Gonna head down here. We're actually gonna make note of this spot because when we do need diamonds, this is the best spot to farm them. There is a ton of them that spawn here. And then down below here is our final spot, the Obsidian Sanctuary. This is where we're actually going to farm the mobs as we die. Once we get our miner set, since the deeper you are in the deep mines, the more armor it gives. So once you're, back or down in the Obsidian Sanctuary, you'll have an insane amount of armor, which will make us be able to chill there without having to worry about dying. Now we can finally mine our obsidian. Here we are back on the island, and now we can make our enchanting setup. I think for now we can just put it over here. And then eventually we will get like a nice island setup, but for now we're just going to stick with, this, as scuffed as it is. Hey, I remembered the recipe for it. Okay. So we're going to put our table, I'll say about here. And then now we just need to start building all the bookshelves around it. Okay, we cannot afford that many yet. Hopefully that's enough for now. Back to the island. Now let's clear our minions while we're here. We really need to start upgrading these so they get more storage space. As well as getting some, I don't know what you even call them, upgrade slots. Like compactors and whatnot. Let's go here. Convert all that to planks. It should just be this, right? This is the recipe. There we go. So now we can get 12 shelf power. Let's throw our sword in there real quick. Let's get experience 5 or 3. Looks good. There we are, enchanter 6. Let's get looting. Let's get scavenger so we get more money. I think we're going to call it there on the sword for now because we just wasted like 100 levels and we need to save as much as we can for when we get a real sword. So now let's head back to the mines and I guess just start grinding out some combat XP. We're probably going to go to the redstone, the pigmen, since there's a lot of them. And I think they give the same amount of XP as the obsidian sanctuary ones. Only downside being that we won't get any armor drops. But right now we're just focusing on XP more than anything else. But before that, let's check the auction house real quick just to see if there's anything super cheap going. Check out the lapis set. Nothing is being sold. I'm sure auctions, yeah. Ending soon. 1,000. There's some that we could go for, but I'm thinking we might actually try to farm this out ourselves instead. Only other set that I think we could use would be, I mean, the miner set. Okay, at least there are some bins on this one. That one's 3,000. Chest plates 8,000. Helmets 20,000. Wow. And boots at 20,000. That does seem pretty high. So maybe once we get 3,000, we can get like one of the pieces just to get the extra defense. Although, let me see real quick. I'm gonna try to enchant the goblin set with some protection so that our armor is a bit higher. Protection 5. Okay, sweet, then let's do that first. Let's get protection 5 on everything. We're definitely not going to go for growth just yet because that's going to be way too expensive. There we go. Now we have prot 5 on everything. That's an extra 80 armor, which will make a considerable difference. Yeah, the only other one left is growth, but we're not going to do that. And we're back down to level 47, so we essentially used up all of our XP. Okay, now we can finally head into the mines. What I found out is that if you type in /visit PRTL or portal and visit their island, and of course it's too busy. The other one is Portal Hub, I think. Yeah, here we go. Then we can just use these to get to where we need to get to. So let's go to the deep caverns. There we go. And there we go. Way faster than having to walk here every single time. And then I already ate the cakes in the portal hub as well. So we do have a little bit more speed. Pretty much everything, really. I think it's like crit chance, magic find, strength, speed, defense. You get pretty much everything. It's really nice, actually. Here we are in the redstone area. There we go. So if we do get a crit, we are able to one-tap them. And we're just going to grind here for pretty much until combat 12. There's combat 7. And then while we are grinding, I was thinking of for this series, what we can do is right now it's just, you know, like a let's play. But to make it, I guess, more exciting and have it qualify as a challenge, I was thinking of calling it the 0 to 100 series, where our end goal is to eventually hit Skyblock level 100, which I think is going to be a pretty far out goal, so we'll have plenty of time to get there so we don't just, you know, instantly complete it. Let me guys know what you think about it, if there's anything better. I mean, I'm assuming by the time this video is posted that that's what I'm going to go with in the title or in the description. But yeah, if you guys have any other ideas of what we could name it, just let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Back to the grind. So while we were grinding for some XP, I realized that we weren't getting as many crits as I was used to. And I forgot about reforging. So we're going to talk to the blacksmith right here. He's going to ask us to get 10 coal. That should only take a couple seconds. And then after coal, it's going to start costing coins. But the undead sword is only a common sword, so it should be very cheap to reforge. And I think the one we're going to go for is, I believe it's sharp is the one that gives the most crit chance. Because right now, I'm not really worried about crit damage. It's the chance that we really need at the moment. So that should be enough. Let's head back real quick. Here we are. Let's talk to the blacksmith. Yep. Here we go. Throw in the sword. We got spicy, which I think is the most crit damage. But oh, sharp. There we go. So now we have an extra 10% crit chance, which you know, isn't really a ton, but I'll take it. So if we actually check here, we have a 47% crit chance, including the 10% from the sword. So we're about 50-50. We could try to get, I think it's Fierce? Oh, this one costs 1,000 per, so we're going to hold off on that. But we get the spicy, or the sharp on the undead sword, so that's looking pretty good. I'm thinking I'm going to add one more enchant to the sword real quick, which is lifesteal, because I need to keep my health up. I've been dying a couple of times. I think lifesteal is going to help us, you know, sustain our health between getting hit. So let's go throw that on real quick. Lifesteal. There we go. Get some more enchanting levels. Let's go. That was enchanting level 9. Nice. Let's see how close we are to the next level. We're about halfway. And then once we hit 7, we can start making some real money with the bazaar. And then we might go back to the garden once we unlock the bazaar. Okay. Let's do /visit portal again. Here we go. And then we're going to go into, if I can find it, Deep Caverns. Here we go. But soon we'll be going into here at the end. I think now it's just grinding. Okay, then we'll get back to it. It is officially the next day and we are back. If we head over to the bank real quick, we can see that we are now at 15,000 coins just from killing the pigmen. And we're actually going to go back there since we were getting kind of close to level 10 in combat. As we lag out for a second. Jeez. Here's the Deep Caverns. And let's head back to Redstone. Here we go. As well as being close to combat 10, we are also only around 30 points away from hitting Skyblock level 7, which will then unlock the bazaar, which is going to be huge for us since then we'll have a different way of actually getting a ton of money. So once we unlock the bazaar, I'm thinking that we're going to focus on just making money. I want to get a katana, since we're going to be prepping to go to the end, and they do double damage. As far as armor goes, I'm actually not sure what armor would be best. Obviously, once we're in there like farming, we can get ender armor, which is going to be the best. But I don't really have anything planned on before ender armor. But yeah, so for now we're just going to keep farming in here, and then I'll cut back when it's time that we hit level combat 10. So we just hit combat 10, only 2 more levels to go, but that's going to take a while. I'm probably just going to cut back to combat 11. So yep, I'll see you there. We are back, and we decided to move to the Obsidian Sanctuary. One for collection, as in raw flesh and bone, since we haven't really focused on that yet. As well as just getting the chance of getting a lucky drop for some miner set. We haven't gotten any yet, as we lag out again. We should hit it right here. There we go, combat 11. We are officially only 1 level away from being able to enter the end. But unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to wrap this video up. We're already running over an hour of footage, and I still need to edit it in time to post it today. But I promise you in the next video, we will make it to the end, as well as start farming some endermen, and hopefully getting some end armor. Let's kill some last second zombies to see if we get any loot. Doesn't seem like it. And also farming down here is helping out the bestiary milestones. So I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel a ton. And if you made it this far, that should hopefully mean that you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. As always, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving. It really means the world to me. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.